All right, let's talk handles. So I have this really cool, I don't know, mold. Yes, it is a mold. I have a really cool mold that you can use for your handles. It's in the clay closet, not in the clay closet, but the clay cabinet. So it has a couple different types of handles here. You don't have to use this. You can make your own handle just with a coil and smoothing it out and shaping it to you want. But this is a really cool way to use the mold. So all you have to do is take a piece of clay, sort of squeeze it out, pick which design you want, and press it in. So I'm gonna pick this one here. It's sort of like a, I don't know, this one's like a unicorn horn to me, has some twists. This one is like bones. I don't know, it just looks like bones. So I'm gonna press it in here, and I'm just gonna press this down. And it didn't go all the way to the bottom, but I may not need it to go all the way to the bottom. It's always good to have extra though. So if you make it all the way to the bottom, you could always cut off where you want. So I'm just gonna press it in. And I don't have to wait really. I just have to make sure that all that clay is in there. And then what I can do is I just peel it back. Oop, I didn't press it in good enough. So I'm just gonna line it up again and really press it in. So not that big of a deal, just really pressing it so I get those indents, because what's the point of doing this if you're not gonna get the design you want, right? So really pressing it in. Let's see, it should work this time. There we go, a little bit better. So you can see those indents there where I pressed it in. It might be because my clay is a little tougher. And then I just cut off the excess here. I can just cut all this off. Just following the design that's here. And I'll do that to the other side, and then I can bend it and put it on my mug or whatever I wanted. If you start bending and you get those little cracks, just take some water and you're good to go. But you can definitely use this for a handle if you would like. And then what I usually do to attach it to my mug is instead of cutting it straight, I cut it at like a 45-degree angle, and it really sets up nicely on my mug there instead of having it go really straight. So that might be something you want. Remember, you don't have to have, I'm just gonna quickly cut this off. Not very nicely. You guys will do a much better job than what I'm doing right now. Remember, your mug doesn't have to go straight like that. It can curl up if you want on the top. It can do whatever you want. It could curl around. Maybe you have a really funky handle. Maybe you don't have a handle at all. But really just be inventive with your handles. But this is another way to make the handles if you choose to use it.